Hello everyone, today in this video we will fight against the atmos character of our world around us, and today we will talk about the problem in the Middle East. Of course, there are many more problems, but this issue of Palestinian people and their status, it's quite severe problem, affecting more and more. Of course, it, to larger or to lesser extent, depending on the country and on the region. But this problem is affecting more and more every country of the Middle Eastern region. And we have to mention that since 1948, since the Palestinians were pushed back, expelled, one can say, from their own land by the Jewish settlers, they are no man's people, let's say. Arabic countries that are surrounding Palestine, geographically Palestine, didn't accept them, didn't give them citizenships, like Jordania, like despite the fact that they constitute now majority in this country, they don't have citizenship of Lebanon, Syria, and so on. Of course, officially, in official communications, all of these leaders of these countries and representatives of the elite of these nations are saying that we are brothers in faith, we support our Palestinian brothers, and so on. Of course, but in practice it looks really different. In their countries, the Palestinians who live there, actually the descendants of these Palestinians who came in 1948 and so on, live like citizens of second or third or fourth class category. So we see the hypocrisy. At the same time, we can observe that Gulf countries, yeah, of course, they finance few investments in Palestine, but these are only mosques. They will not, in most cases, finance school or sewer system or something useful for these people. They finance only mosques. This is also important, but not only with faith one lives. Of course, we also have our bodies, and as long as we are in this world, we need some facilities to facilitate our living processes and make our existence more efficient and nicer. This is a huge problem because we see that now everyone from the Middle Eastern countries, including Egypt, which behaves really in a very hypocritical way, not allowing people from Gaza to escape into Sinai and other provinces in Egypt, and many Palestinians, as I said, from West Bank or Gaza had and have Jordanian and Egyptian passports, but these passports only allow them to travel, but they don't have any laws and privileges that are always given to the citizens of either Jordan or Egypt. So we see that, unfortunately, like almost all countries which lost their independence, Palestinians are unwanted people. Similarly to Kurdish people, with the difference that Kurdish people are citizens of the countries which are occupying their homeland. So they are, from the legislative point of view, from the law point of view, they are in better situation than Palestinians, who are vocally supported by their brothers in faith and brothers in language and in culture, but practically are unwanted people who are used and abused by their brothers. Typical hypocrisy, unfortunately, especially it's applicable to the neighboring countries, to the geographical Palestine. And this is the problem of the Middle East, unwanted, not so small nation, like 14-15 million of Palestinian people. And this problem is actually asking for solution, and it's asking for solution really loudly. We will see how the things will develop, but one thing is sure, that none of the sides, I mean Arabic neighbors of Palestinian region and Israeli regime, has clear hands. None of them. Of course, each of sides, that's why this conflict is so long-lasting and so brutal, claims that their right is is the best and that their right is the proper one, and that they have only they are only authorized to use this land, not anyone else. And this is from Israeli side. And from Arabic side, Arabic neighbors, they are claiming vocal support of their Muslim and Arabic brothers, that they have also law, and they should also be able to use their own land from which they were expelled from, but they are only doing it vocally. Nothing comes after it, and nothing serious we can conclude. So we see a lot of geopolitical hypocrisy, and a lot of mistreatment of many people who were expelled from their own land and are unwanted by the neighboring countries, even despite the fact that almost 80 years passed since the moment they were expelled from their own homes. Hypocrisy is typical element of politics, and unfortunately we should be used to that, but we shouldn't pretend that we don't see the problem, or we see the problem only on one side. Problem is on both sides. Always with unwanted nations, problem is on both sides. From the side that occupies the territory, and from the neighboring countries that do not want to help or do not want to accept or assimilate these people who came to them because were expelled from their home countries. All the best, have a nice day, bye.